Welcome back, ladies and gents. At the end of the last recording, there was only two castles left. Samira Castle, which they just took, and Akazar Castle. I've recruited everything. We're full, and I'm heading back here. But Vidar rolled up on it with an army, so I wanted to start recording now because they may take it before I can even get there. That is the last enemy. Kimley Castle. I did not know Kimley was there. Are you going to help him? Okay, so we're going to change our destination. We're going to Kimley Castle. All right, Adenia and Matara. Okay. Vigor and vigor. Endurance and control. I imagine this video is not going to be very long at all, because these two armies, this army is 1125 and this army, I can't see the other one, 816. So there's 2,000 troops there basically. Is that the only? Yep. So we're 1400. We're going to Kimley. All right, Mao, quartermaster. Ideally, you'd want him to have great intelligence. The problem is he's not going to be utilized. I will give him, because he will be infantry. So I'm going to give him this. And probably... yeah, I'm going to do competes in tournaments because he will have a... He's not going to grow to age. The game will be over but by then, hopefully. But normally, if he's going to be infantry, I'd give him a pole arm. Unfortunately, I can't see. All right, the last hideout. Yep, Kimley and Akasar. Last enemy position. It's good feeling. Good feeling. This game has been over 2 years being played. Had I been playing it myself, I would have been done in just a couple of months. I mean, without recording it. Because originally just doing 30 minutes or an hour long. See, I would have paid 12 hours a day for a week solid. Would not have taken me 2 years. All right, our last, what should be the last siege of the I'll do. I'm going to make sure this one is done in the daylight also. Hopefully they take this castle before we take this one. They take that castle before we take this one. Whoa! Look like a Valandian there. The colors of Valandia. Alright, they got Akasar. Okay, very good. It's going to go to... Actually, there was someone... Is it Xerxes? Xerxes has only got 5. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Xerxes. I don't care what they think about it. I've only got 2,000 influence to use. Upgrade. Horse. Of course. You got no food or no money. You're at 0 troops. And they're going to run you down. There's 3 of them coming after you, buddy. I think they're going to get you. They're going to corner you somehow or another. All right, let's bring out the trebs. Very good. Oh, and it's daylight. It'll be even more daylight once we get the fire onagers out here. There we go. What do you got? Just in case. All right, let's go for the last assault of the game, I hope. Now, that doesn't mean the game's going to immediately end. Remember, they've got 30 days before the Khuzaits will, individual clans will disappear.
Yeah!
Walk around me, clown. See what kind of range we're dealing with. Oh, just a little too far to hit that one guy there. Let's back it up a tad bit. This particular castle is really difficult because where the door is all the way on the left up there in the corner. And if you don't take out the enemy catapults, they can hit you all the way, even when you're at the door. What are you doing with the horse? Is a horse in your way? Let's go left. Not gonna hit anything there. I wanted to go this far left. There we go. You hit that horse every time. All right, let them do their thing. Grab the horse. It's not Goldie, but it's a good horse. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, there's the gate. So the ram has to come all the way up here, and that tower right there, that position can hit all the way up in here. And it's very deadly for troops up here if that siege engine is still up. All right, let's park you here, horse. Surely I hit him. Three. Four hits to kill him with my low bow skill and his good armor. Wow, how am I not hitting him? I'm not even gonna waste an arrow. I don't think I can hit him at that angle. Woo! I don't think I... Yeah, I did. I got my shield just in time. Notice the arrow right in the center of the shield? That's why it only did 2 damage. It hit the shield. At least it should have. Who knows with the way Tell Worlds programs things. I'm full. Who's shooting at me? Let's come up here. This is a better angle. And I still missed. There we go. Knock that wall down. Oh. This is, as I said, a very deadly castle. And you can see why. There's just so many places for them to shoot at you. You gotta get in there as quickly as possible. And definitely make sure you take out all the siege engines. Look at a horse. Again, trying to get inside the walls. Without me, though, that's the problem. All these archers. Oop. May not have been a good idea, actually. Get off, get off, get off, get off. Oh, of course he gets off on the wrong side of the horse. No, put that glaive down. She, of course, Rosie. Elevation just, even on stairs, just doesn't work the way it should work. Look at that. I should be hitting them, but I'm not because of the way they've got elevation coded. It sucks. Can I get around here? Or did they just block me? They did. I can't get back through there now. Doggone it. Look, everybody run. Gotta get to the outside so I can swing and see. Yep, too close. Weapons too long, such close quarters. There's my horse.
Come on!
All right. The last enemy thief in the game. Whew. We lost one horse and one infantry. I got 5. Look, I'm 1 point away from the next perk and two-handed, and then I got 1 in medicine. 9 minutes, 14 seconds. 2 upgrades. All right, so they're gone. The individual clans will declare war on us. On the 18th day of summer, 1165, a realm fell. The Khuzate Khanate is no more. All right. Show mercy, continue. I don't care about the garrison. We're don't really care about prisoners either. I don't have one. And they are 3 across the board. Everything's good. All right. So that's it. We own everything. Calradia has been liberated. Now let's run to Ortengard. Remember, they've got 30 days to try to take something back before they disappear. So let's recruit. Trade. And in fact, sell a lot of horses here. All right. How are we looking for? Let's recuperate a little bit. Kimley Castle is going to go to Rovarian if I have my choices. Yep. All right, so we've got 1 month. And in the meantime, do I got anybody I can recruit? Magnus, I'm going to give them to you, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and ransom the rest of these guys. Yeah, Magnus, just put them back in there. All right, I know you guys are not full, but go do your thing. Now, I have way too many horses, so let's kill a few. Kill all of you guys. Takes us down to no longer having anything. All right. Now, while they're doing that, Rosie is going to go do a tour of her fiefs, starting with Ortesia. All right. That's a long ride all the way across the continent of Calradia. Not even sure we can make it in time. No penalty. We got rid of enough horses, so she's at 472. These guys are spreading out, chasing individual parties. Jeannie, where are you going? Don't know. Turning around. I think you're chasing someone. Nope. Even now, I'm not going to marry Jenny off. So we take a ride through the lands, all the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to liberate all of these individual places. Whether the Asuf clan did it, assisted, or was not involved, it was a long slog. Jagatai's clan was destroyed. That will be the that last rebel clan that we took. Hello, villagers. How does it feel to be able to run through here without worrying about enemy forces? Still dodge bandits. All right. You're not building anything, so let's go with the orchards. Then the aqueducts. Then the marketplace. Then we'll go with the forum. The militia. The siege workshop, and then this. Of course, none of this is going to matter. But I'm checking in. I don't want a mace, so let's look at Garantor. It also belongs to me. All three of these castles, Garantor, Thraktre, and Veron Castle, all three belong to me. Should be the only ones, and it is. This guy he's got his workshops and his walls up, so let's give him the granary and the gardens. Then we'll go to Castellan, toll collector, militia, siege workshop, and fairgrounds. And let's go look at Thraktre. Getting back into wine country with all the grapes and the olives over here. Threes across the board for everything that matters. Irrigation. Did you ever get... Yep, 18 on Thraktre and Gamarden. Very good. Let's switch you to housing. We'll look at Verone. Threes across the board with the exception of training and barracks, which I just don't care about. You're at 18, so we're going to switch you to housing. And then let's look at the one I've held the longest, Pen Canuck, who I've always said I'm going to get rid of, and I never did. Because it just came down to the same 3 or 4 people always, because we have so few clans overall. We have 14 clans, and that's the highest we've ever had at any time. All right, Lori got an upgrade for scouting. We're going to give her mounted scouts. This town is 3s across the board with the exception of training and barracks, which I do not care about. You have 18 on everything, so we're going for housing. Also, how much money do we have in the stash? If I were to sell everything, 1.8 million dinars, not including the stuff that's locked. Let's go back to the stash. See if I can put everything back in there, at least as much as I can. We don't need this wrought iron. Let me put this back here. crude iron. Definitely don't need 8,316 hides. Iron, steel, fine steel, Damascus. Don't need all these horses. All right, 25. One of each of these. And possibly look at the 100, 1,000. Look at our storage capacity. We don't need all of that. Let's take us down to that. And we no longer have, all right. All of this stuff. Actually, Mary, you can have that. And you can have that. Not that it matters. Remember, it's all over with, hopefully. Remember, that was 1.8 million, not including all of this stuff. Because it was locked. It didn't go over. We probably had really 3 million dinars worth of stuff. I'm going to switch you to a round shield just because I can. Six, 7. All right, we can get rid of those. Large bag of bodkin. We don't want that. I can unlock those. We want this one, but I only need one of them. And we don't need these piercing arrows either. I only need 2 Girds. And don't need any of these with the exception of that masterwork one-handed. Okay. And get rid of some of this food. Brings us back down under where we need to be. Okay. And we'll sell everything that's else. Right. Pinkanok. Now, we're going to go look at Poros, Jalmares, Legeda, and Zionica. Starting with Jalmares, of course. It's the closest one. Again, we've probably only got 2 weeks left before the remaining Khuzait clans implode. Ramira gives birth. Outstanding. Oh, she had a baby and it died in childbirth. That's terrible. Sorry, Ralph. Hope it was a daughter. I know that sounds cruel, but I do hope it was a daughter, not a son. Let's go across this bridge. Go straight into Jalmares. How many battles did we fight against the Azrai? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. How many years did that campaign last? Whew. All right, 333 across the board. You've got 18 on everything. We'll switch you to housing. All right, let's run down to Zionica. Normally I don't skew my map like this, but I'm just enjoying the scenery as we ride along. It was a long, hard-fought campaign from beginning to end. And of course, we're not at the end yet. Mary, we're going to give you full speed. Sanala. My opinion, the greatest city in the south. 3s across the board. You got 18. Switch. You're already on housing. Okay. What is the arena? I don't want a horse. All right, Poros. Grapes. More grapes. Looks like Italy right there, doesn't it? Nope. Not Mary and Sheena off either. 3s across the board for everything that matters. You've got 18. No, Canaroo still only has 12. So I'm going to leave it on irrigation until you get up to... You're at 560. When you hit 600, it'll be 18. So we'll leave that as is. All right, well... That's everything. Oh, I didn't stop in Legata, did I? Doggone it. Let's run back to Legata. I think it was the 17th, so we got one more week. 6 more days, I believe. This nice, serene countryside. It's autumn. Trees are looking good. We're getting a little rain. See my long glaive and the avalanche. And the two-handed sword, one-handed, two-handed sword being held in her fist. Across the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. All right, there's Legata. Gonna go up and around this chasm to the front door. What do we got here? Oh yeah, you can definitely use some. Do you have? Yeah, we'll go ahead and give you 47 days, 34 days. All right, 34 days to get level 3 walls, which really don't matter right now. And then we're gonna go for aqueducts, forum, and granary. Then we'll go back for siege, militia, and fairgrounds. Which again, none of this matters, but I'm just tying up loose ends. Let's see what we got here for the arena. And a solid guy. I will take that. I will fight this arena battle for one of the top 2 horses in the game. All right, I'm going to fight a Sturgian archer. Little Rosie. Look how small she is compared to him. He's just average. Can you still not? Nope. You got a kick in on him, but just barely. And I think it was because he was stepping forward to thrust that sword. All right, Thesina. We'll watch Thesina battle this out. Good thrust. Good block. Oh, that was not good. Another good block. Come on, grow up. Don't let him do you like that. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Oh, yeah, he's showing blood. Two more like that, and I think you'll finish him. Come on, hit him. Good block. There you go. It only took 1. I thought it might take 2. Yahoo! All right. Don't care about you. Let's watch Ralph and Eileen. Really? I think Eileen will win this, but I don't know. She's young. But Ralph is younger. But I think she's got more experience. Thrust right in his face. Oh, another cross the face. It's a backhand. Another backhand. Boy, he's susceptible to that. Oh, man. A huge one down the center by Ralph. You tell her, Ralph. Although I still think Eileen's going to win. We'll see. Luckily, I didn't have to bet on this. Oh, Eileen. Good hit. Oh, Ralph. Another huge one right down the center. Yeah, you did. All right, let's watch Thea fight this Varyag. She's smaller than him, but she's a toughie. good backhand. Woo! All right. Tanab's going to fight this Azrai Mamluk. She better win this one. Remember, Tanab is red. Come on, girl. Nobody's managed to land a blow yet. Oh, one! Was that just the first time she hit him? You go, girl. All right. Don't care about that. All right, Tanab Thea against Ra. All right, of course, we're going to... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking down here. Skip that. All right, here we go. Let's bet on this. I think she's coming right from... No, she's not. Okay, well, let me take this Sturgeon line breaker out, as I'm backing up to constantly get some distance between me and everybody else. All right, so this is... is that Thea and Ralph? Yeah, that's Thea and Ralph. And Ralph got a bow, so he's happy. Here's Tanab. She's got a bow. She's happy. They're both bow people. I don't want to say bow men. Here's the problem. The scene is... You are Mamluk guard. So I want Tanab. Yes, Tanab. There you go. All right, so it's just down to Thea and Thesina. I got to tell you, I kind of want Thea to win because she's a little yes! She's a little feisty girl, isn't she? Got to make sure I keep her in between me and Tanab so Tanab can't shoot me with arrows. As I slowly back up. Oh, see, I'm getting too close to the wall. I'm hitting the... Thea, you're tough, but doggone it, I couldn't let you beat me. All right, Tanab, I know you were married to the patriarch here. You're the wife of Hans. You should have done better. All right, you were the wife of Hans. All right, Ralph, Rosie, Tanab, and Thea. Well, I do believe the red team is going to win, but I'm not positive. Let's see. Ralph's running straight in. And Thea's coming straight for me. She wants payback from that last round. Makes sense. Again, I'm getting as much distance between them and us as I can because if Ralph loses, it's going to be 2-on-1 and them against me, and I don't want that. And if I do have that, I want to have as much time as possible before he gets here. Or she gets here, because that's Thea. I mean to say, that's Tanab. Woo! All right. She's a toughie, let me tell you. She's young, but she's tough. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't think Ralph was going to win this. He may. You just never can tell. Look how small he is compared to Tanab, though. She's a big girl. That makes sense. Hans was a huge mountain of a man. Oh, he did win it. All right. So obviously he chose well, for his second. Was that his second or third wife? Well, Ralph, it's you and me, buddy. No hard feelings. How do you compare? Oh, are you smaller than Rosie? That's unheard of. I think you're roughly the same size. Can Rosie kick you? Yeah. She's gonna dance around you though, buddy. Oh, good hit. I forgot how quick he is. I've trained him well over the years. Oh, I'm not sure if I blocked that one or not. Woo! There you go, Rosie. All right. She's gonna... Woohoo! All right, we got this. All I got. That didn't make us have it. No, it didn't. All right, let's press on. I'm just going to ride back Towards, you know what? Let's ride through. I got a better idea. Let's go get some beer and prevent. Because I don't have any booze on me. Not a problem for me, but my people, they want it. If I'm correct about it being the 17th, when we took that last fief, we've got a little less than 3 days left. Before the end. Do I need grapes while I'm here? Hey, yeah, I could buy some grapes. Cheese, butter, and grapes. Continuing on to prevent. Do I need olives? Yeah, I have only 30 olives. Oh, I thought he was going to... Okay, that's fine. We'll stop in Palisant and get more grapes. I think I'll hit Marin also. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Got an upgrade. Grapes. And on to prevent to get the booze. All right, one day, if it indeed is the 17th. You know how my memory is. All right, let's look at, while we're here in prevent. So grapes, grain, and hides. And we have nothing in there right now. So let's give you... I'll just fill you up in hides. It won't take much. There you go. Let's buy the booze. We only got 57. What is the tournament? Wait, hey! Let's fight this one also. All right, Raymond Eileen. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't know. Eileen. I don't know how she's going to do with this. Bill Hook. I think she's going to lose. Yep. That's what I thought was going to happen. All right, don't want to watch that. We'll skip that round. Let's watch Tanab fight this sergeant. Remember, Vlandian Sergeant is the highest tier infantry they have. And again, Bill Hooks. I think she's going to lose. Come on, Tanab. Prove me wrong. Oh, she did. Woo! She proved me wrong. I think Tanab. She's Azarai. Okay. All right, Tessina's going to fight Ralph. This is going to be interesting. Is it Bill Hooks? No. It's swords. Ralph took the first hit on his face. Ralph is in the blue, by the way. He is small compared to Thessina, though. Look at that. I don't know if it's maybe her helmet because it's so much higher, but he looks smaller than her. Remember, he's an archer. So you would expect him to lose against Thessina. The thing is, though, that's Magnus's wife he just took out. Okay, we don't want to watch that. And I don't want to watch that. Don't want to watch that. I will watch. I think Red is going to win this one. We'll see. There's a little... Oh, we're on horse. Well, yeah, Red is going to win this one. She doesn't have any horse skill. Poor Thea. You know what? Let's make it interesting. We'll go to swords. She has a chance with swords. You know what? I'm going to get off the horse. I don't even like being on the horse. Why you hit the horse? That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I think I'll take her off the horse. You know what? Let's see if I can... Nope. See that? Press X. See that? Press X, and then you brace, and then you take her horse out. There's the horse gone. Now, let's do some sword fighting. And Rosie is so confident And her ability, she's not even going to pull her shield back out. There goes that perk to break shields, and now we're even Steven. Ha ha! That's why Rosie is the leader of the clan. All right, let's do this again. Now look at this. Rosie, Tanab, and Rayma against Ralph and 3 straight-up NPCs. Who do you think is going to win this one? I'm on horse, so I'm going to take out the enemy horse first. There we go. Then I'll go on foot. See who's over here. That's Tanab. Well, unfortunately, I don't really care if Rayma wins or loses, but I like Ralph to take her out. Let me run back over here. Well, there you have it. That did not work out for her. Let's see who wins this battle. I'm going to stand behind this horse so they can't shoot me as I spectate. Ralph has no archery crossbow skill. He's an archer, but he's a bowman. There goes the... All right, it's just down to Tanab. And you know what? I'm going to put my... This is the dangerous for me because she goes down, it's going to be 2-on-1. Which means I got to get some distance. In fact... Drop that spear. Pick up that thing. Do I have any crossbow bolts? Let me load this thing so that it's loaded. All right, so she took out the other guy. Ralph is the last one left. I'm looking for bolts. They're hitting the wall back here and disintegrating. All right, he's out of bolts, so now they're going to go hand to hand. Tanab should win this, but you never can tell. I've said that how many times now when watching Ralph fight, and he's won. Look at that. That dude. Yeah, I can't do it. My skill is so low, I just couldn't get reloaded in time. 21, I think it said. All right, Tanab, Rayma, Rosie. I think Blue is going to win this one. I'm going to see if I can get them fighting. I'm going to take out Rayma if I can. There we go. Oh, perfect timing. We each took our enemy out. Can you kick her? Nope, your legs are too short. I didn't create you. Oh. There we go. All right, Rosie versus Cavalry. Bill Hooks. I have... This is my least good event because I don't block. I'm terrible at blocking. But I'm pretty confident I was going to win that. All right, so we got another Waiter Hot Blood. Let's be on our way. Let's... You know what? I say we run over to... No, we're good. Yeah, let's run over to Ox Hall and grab some more booze. We've only got 57 beer. And we're coming up on the 17th. Again, I think it's the 17th. I may be entirely wrong. It is the 17th now. Let's see what happens. Buy this booze. Beer. What is the tournament here? Nope, excuse me. Black Heart. I don't want another axe. That's a two-handed axe. Let's run down to Galen. All right, it must obviously not have been the 17th. Those clans are still running around here. Lori's chasing one of them. Magnus is chasing one of them. Did you catch them? I think... I don't know if you're catching them and they're escaping. Well... Yeah, you're fighting. There's fighting going on with Lori, see? Oh, that's scouting. My mistake. All right, let's buy their booze. It's only 11. What about you? Battanian Thoroughbred. I do not want another horse. Let's go to Jacqueline. By the way, what is our most prosperous town? Sanala. As I said, Sanala is a very prosperous town. And if early game, if you ever want to buy anything, you buy the brewery in Sanala, the silver smith in Sanala, and that will help you greatly. After that, it's Prevend. I always get a brewery in Prevend. As you can see, I've got a brewery in Prevend. Assuming you're not planning to go into war with either one of those anytime soon, or any even in the future. Let's take... You got 5 beer, so that's not... Beer is not getting distributed across the map very well, is it? Let's see what Sargo has. Let's look at this. Clans. We want active clans only. And we want Kuza. Yeah, they've still got this guy, but these are mercenaries. Have they all died off and I just didn't notice? That's us. Mercenary. Nope. You're still around. Where are you at? Were you the guys that were in Chaikan? I thought it's already been 30 days for you. Maybe I was mistaken about that earlier. All right, 20 beer. That only takes us to 137 beer. But I do need some olives, and we're in olive headquarters, so let's buy some olives. I wonder if this will tell us. Nope. There's nothing to see here anymore. I was wondering if it would tell us when the Khuzate Khanate fell. But there's no more information. I think maybe that's it. Maybe those clans fell and I just didn't realize it. Let's go back. Again, mercenary, independent clan. You're part of us. You're Rovarian. Mercenary, you're part of us. Mercenary, you're part of us. Mercenary, Julios. Where are you at? You don't own anything. Last seen at Ezenor Castle. Yeah, I think you were part of the Khuzates. I think you were a Khuzate clan. So you are still around. Autumn 13. I don't know. That was just a week ago. I'm not sure. It's a month. They have a month to gain something else or they disappear. Maybe at my time, I'm just wrong about when they fell. And I can't look. There's nothing to look back at and see. Sheena won the tournament at Zionica. Way to go, girl. I don't know what you're doing in Zionica, but way to go. Even at your age. $75. That gives me $253. That's enough for now. All right, let's head south. I could use some dates. Revolt. Up in the snowy north of Valandia. Orchards building, very good. Thacker the Freedman, we helped you once before, buddy. Do you remember? We rescued you. You should give me some free beer for that. Terradius escaped. So they're still catching people. So there definitely is still Khuzadi lords running around. And they may not necessarily be Khuzadi, but they were fighting for the Khuzaits. Like that guy was obviously, Terradius has to be an Empire guy. Unless he was born into the Khuzaits with that name. We're going to go with that one. It doesn't matter. Look, if we go to winter... I know I saw autumn 14, right? So if we go to winter 14, that will absolutely be a month. And they're supposed to have 30 days. So we'll continue this until at least winter 14. If not, then I'm going to call it. We won and that's it. I'll take your dates. What about your arena? Judgment. Nope, I don't want that either. We got some dates down here in Hiblet. They give me 174. I've been thinking, someone asked me if I will play all of the factions. This being the first one, and my initial response is this game has been so long that right now I just don't want to start another one for recording. I will continue to play Bannerlord because I like to play Bannerlord, but I may... There we go. There it is. Julius clan is gone. All these clans just lost. Okay, we won. That's endgame. Now, I'm not playing campaign, so there's not going to be any kind of cut screen or anything like that. It's just over. We won. Calradia belongs to the Sturgians. And I hope it was semi-enjoyable for you guys and gals. If there's any, I know there's not any women watching this, but if you are, I know I personally like watching YouTube videos because I don't really pay for TV. And there's so much good content on YouTube to watch. And games, especially if it's a playlist and it's very long, then that keeps me entertained for a long time, and I do enjoy that. This was, I think this is going to be 230. The 230th, it's either 229 or 230, I think. 2 years in the making. And I'll see you on the other games and whatever else I decide to play. Adios.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.